would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it... The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. Bringing it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense has the ball for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive lines in all of college football, that is a huge advantage this offense takes into each and every game.
He'll keep it on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Oh, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
The Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The give to the tailback. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. Fights off a defender.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch him.
The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Swings it out to his running back. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
I know this offense had some question marks coming into the year with respect to who would be catching touchdowns in the offense. I think they may have found their guy. This guy had a TD in their first game. He has another one here. Right now, he's been a matchup problem for opposing defenses.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive covered 57 yards for the touchdown. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all the QB's primary options down. so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll leave it with him. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. To the air, it's Wolf. He's got his man, makes the grab. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's McGooligan. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. And the ball is loose and live in the backfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush and a better job forcing a turnover.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snags it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their 1st game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. North Texas looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before the year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Tulsa trying to power ahead on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Wolf. The throw to the outside is complete. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Off the play fake on 1st down. He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played 1. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Gonna look downfield again. That's caught. It's McGooligan. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try to run for it. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. On target to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. The give on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Working that left side. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28. Got his man on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Wolf. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And that hurts, missing that field goal, especially when you're going up against a defense like this. One of the best in the entire country. You have got to be able to come away with points when you have opportunities.
They'll start this drive going to the air. And as he throws, just a little off. Incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Buckeyes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands, it's Johns. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. So now it's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. They'll move the tight end. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Looking to fire. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They're down by a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure that...
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we can go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's a heat. A strike downfield. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The give on the inside. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Running game got it done on the last play, now it's first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Scanning the field, it's Wolf. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Not much cooking on that drive, and now they'll hope to flip the field with this punt. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man on the right. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Smashes it between the uprights. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And that's a nice end to this first half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go into the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Time to put an end to the speculation and find out there inside the horseshoe.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got an open man.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that.
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Now, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Duke was able to cap off a close one in Durham with a narrow victory. And that's the mark of a solid program. Pile up wins, build on games like these, and remain focused on the big picture. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Off play action. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Grabbed over the middle. It's McGooligan. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26.
26-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Off play action on first down. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. To the air. It's Wolf. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
Leaves it with the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. Takes the easy completion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll operate out of split backs. Second down, he'll throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the catch down the right side. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Ohio State. A lot of glorious days in the history of the Buckeyes, and this might put this guy right at the top of the list for a single game.
And that list of names is incredible. Like, we could go down the list of so many guys that have been such great playmakers, so dynamic. So to think about putting yourself in that category, we're going to be talking about winning trophies and this guy being an All-American by season's end.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. To the air, it's Wolf. It's complete on the right side. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
At the 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Second down coming up.
The play-action fake. Bringing the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Johns. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. A little release to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the gun, the ground game. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's John. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. He'll keep it himself. Quick with the spin move. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
PAT unit on the field.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
I'll tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive, David.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights, good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And that's the end of the line for the return man, but still business to attend to. A penalty marker is down. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Golden Hurricane needing a huge chunk play to convert on 3rd down. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Corrals it at the 45. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Rides to back and leaves it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Never gives anyone a clean shot at him. He's down to the 34. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Finds a crease at the 20. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
Sometimes you dial up the right place, sometimes you get the right penalty. Either way, it's a third down conversion for this offense. Finding open areas. There he goes.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw in that last play, but he made a pretty quick decision that he was just going to tuck it and run it, and his offensive coordinator is glad he did. How about the speed by the QB on that play?
They get to him as he throws. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Quarterback on the keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Georgia looked dominant on the way to victory today. That offense had zero problem putting up points, and the defense almost resembled the days of Nolan Smith, Jalen Carter, and Nakobe Dean. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They go right back to it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for third and forever. Now the play fake. Hauls it in. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Now on second down. The give and tick, 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 tick. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. He'll sneak it. Picks up the first down, still moving. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the ground with the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Spreads it inside the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Tulsa, 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the tackle is made on the return man, but there is a flag on the play.
Illegal block of the back. Return team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense starts deep in a hole. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. They'll snap it from the gun on. The pass falls incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The give to the back. Turning it on. No, he got loose. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.